Okay, there's a debate that's going on that I feel I should chime in on. Keep in mind, this is my opinion. It may not agree with yours, but this is how I think. In my opinion, the debate versus a machete, a big knife, or a hatchet, there's no comparison to either one of these. Big knives can be good at chopping, okay? Is it going to out-chop a sharp axe? This is here, not this particular head versus that. This is just representing axes. This is representing big knives. This is representing machetes, okay? This is a nameless axe head. This is a Gil Hidden Fighter #3. And this is a Ontario Knives Kukri machete, okay? Da-da-da, you've been introduced. If I'm going to be lopping, like, trail brush and roots and just doing little camp stuff, I'm always going to be using a machete, okay? That's what they were designed for. Could I beat this through a log like this? Easily. I can quarter this up, make it even smaller. But like I said, I'd have to sit there and beat on it to get it to go through. That's not its intended purpose in my mind. Okay, I'm sorry for going out of focus, because it is ridiculous. There we are. But what about big knives? What are they good for? Well, if this thing was quartered, okay, in thirds. Not quartered. Put it in thirds. So so you got one here, here, here. Okay, after it's already small, that's what it would be good for. Okay, cutting down the small stuff to make it smaller, making fire sticks, and doing stuff like that. Oh well, I got an SE Hungless, Jungless, whatever, and it chops and it'll outperform your Kukri machete any day. Well, okay, maybe yours is sharper than mine. Maybe you have better edge geometry. Maybe you have a harder swing. But I barely need to touch stuff with this to get it to go through. I can just and go through, a half-inch little sapling or a 3/4-inch branch in my way, just lop it right off. This could do that too, but I'd rather do it with a machete just because that's its intended purpose. I'm not going to go out in the woods and go absolute freaking mayhem and just and start like lopping off limbs, but I can just start cutting through stuff. No, that's really dramatized because it's I'm not going to. Of course, I'm going to be swinging, but I'm in my room and I don't really want to hit nothing. But then you get to the axes. Well, the axe could easily do that too. Okay? There's nothing wrong with this little axe head deal, hand axe, hatchet, whatever you want to call it. I found this in the woods. Put a quick edge on it. It ain't that great. I'm still not finished with it. Thought I was happy with it, but it needs better geometry. This is not going to beat those in a chopping competition. It never will. A big knife versus a big machete, no comparison. Big knife versus a hatchet, no comparison. Oh, well, I got, like I said, a Jungless or any of the Becker BK9. That's another good knife for chopping. You know what? If you want to sit there and beat through a tree with one of those, go right on ahead. But I'm not going to be chopping through something this big, prepping it down with, say, this is one of those knives with that, if I have an axe. Okay? I could do it with a machete. That's not its intended purpose. Oh, well, now you're telling us you should carry all three of these things in your pack? No way, I wouldn't carry that in my survival pack. Well, let me tell you something. I don't care what you want to carry in your survival pack. Okay? I don't carry all three of these. Okay? I got 2 Moras. And this freaking Kukri machete right here, my pack. Okay? I'll show you my pack. This is my pack. I'm sorry if it sounds muffled here for a second. This is my main pouch. Okay? In here, there's 1 more. There's the second one. I got my gloves on there, a toothbrush. I got paracord. I also have a shovel down in there, as you can see. I got all kinds of stuff. All right, and I carry the machete in that little side pouch after the band's already on it. Holds it in there. Got my fire kit down in there. I got some Tums. Inside of here, I got a headlamp. I got zip ties, electrical tape, wire, and I think that's about it for. Oh, and I got a small little fixed blade in there as well. Okay, that's my kit when I go into the woods, if I'm going to be staying overnight. Oh, well, you don't got this, you don't got that. I don't care. I don't need it yet. If I did, it'd be in there. There's no replacing a machete for its job, an axe for its job, or a big knife for its job. Okay? These all can do each other's jobs. They're better at doing one or the other. Okay? I'm not going to sit there and lop limbs all day with that. Rather do it with that. I could do it with that, but that's not its intended purpose. This is made to hit stuff like that. Okay? This could do that. This would struggle with that. Okay? Do you understand? And most of the time, oh well, say if you were to get into engagement with somebody, yeah, I'm gonna pick the kukri. This thing's devastating. Go Google the word Gurkha. Okay? Then you'll understand. Okay? Oh, I could kill somebody with an axe or a hatchet, da 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 da, easily. Not as effective. Oh, with a big knife. Yeah, knives have been used since like the beginning of time to kill people. You know, they're always going to be good at that. Processing animals. There's another thing. Rather have the knife, hands down. Right? I'm not going to process an animal with an axe. I'm not going to process it with a kukri machete. You could do either one of those. I hate the debate. Oh well, axes are better than machetes because they can chop wood. Absolutely. Okay. Machetes are better than axes because they can lop limbs, clear trails, cut roots, da 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 da. Oh, well, I can cut roots with my axe head. Okay. Go get your $140 Granfors Brook small forest axe. Go into the woods here, rocks and metal and da 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 da, and chop into it and see how happy you are. Okay. Say if that was a $100, let's say Wetterlings. Okay. I wouldn't want to sit there and beat the hell out of the edge. Rather have a machete for that intended purpose, and they'd be better at it. Okay, could it be done with a big knife? Yeah, but this, no, I wouldn't do that. I love big knives. I love that I can carry them a lot simpler than I can carry either one of these. They're concealable, for all intended purposes. It's just, there's no replacing a big knife for its tasks. Would I want to go out and thump on a tree that big? No. Could I thump on 2 inches and under with that? Absolutely. Could I do it even better with this? Definitely. Okay? My knives are sharp.